Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing good. Today we are going to solve the very basic problem of the arrays topic. We need to find the intersection of the two arrays, that is the common elements between the two arrays. So now let us understand the problem statement first. We are given with the two arrays A1 and A2, and from both the arrays we need to return the count of the common elements. Like here we can see 1 is the common element, 2 is the common element, 3 and 3 is the common element. So we just need to return the count of the common elements. We don't need to return this subset. This is just for your understanding. Here we can see like 85 and 85 is the common element, so the count would be 1. I hope you have understood the problem. So now let us go to the logic implementation. The first approach that should come to your mind should be the brute force, because from the brute force approach only we can build the next approach. Okay, the brute force approach that should come to your mind, like we need to find the common elements now. So I will search this one in this whole array. I will search this one to this in this whole array. If it would be present, I would definitely count plus plus my answer. So what would I do? Uh, I need to find this one in this array. Now I would this one I will traverse or search this one in this whole array. I will search this two in this whole array. I will search this three in this whole array. If the elements which I am searching is present in this array, I will update my count to count plus plus. Okay. For similarly for all the elements, I will do searching in this array. This is the you can clearly understand that this is the nested loop approach. This is the basic brute force and nested loop approach. Similarly, you can check here. Uh, I will search for 25. It is not present in this. I will search for 1. It is not present here. 85 is present. 85 is present. So I will write here 85 and return and count plus plus. My count would be 1. 54 is not present, 6 is not present. So my count would remain 1, and at the end of the loops, I will return 1. The time complexity in this approach has costed me O of n cross O of m. The Here n is the size of the array 1 and m is the size of the array 2. We are not reusing any extra space, so the space complexity would be constant, that is O of 1. Let's quickly jump to the approach 2, that would be the efficient solution. This solution is expected from you by the interviewer. That this the prerequisite for this approach, you should be aware of the hashing concepts. You should be aware of the mapping in the data structures and algorithms. So let I have distributed the steps of the algorithm for you. We will understand these steps line by line. Let's move to the step 1. What we are doing, let me tell you again. We are just finding this element present here now. So let us keep me the count of the all the elements present in A1 or A2. What I will do, I will just keep the count or keep the track. The good word would be, I would keep the track of all the elements present in the array 1. Okay, so I what my step 1 is saying, find the elements present in the A1. Okay, we will elaborate this step further. Let me complete these steps. I will now, once I have track that these elements are present in my array 1, I will traverse my array 2. Okay, then if I encountered with the elements which are present in the array 1, I will definitely add this element to my answer. Let me tell you again what I am doing. In the step 1, in step 1, I am going to keep the track of the elements which are present in the array 1. Okay, how would I keep the track? let me elaborate this step. I will create a map. I will create a hash table in Java, you can say, or I will create a map in C++, you can say. What I will do, I will just move a for loop. I will traverse this array, and I will going to traverse this array. What I will do, I will say, let me clear this. Yeah. What I will do, I will say one is present now. So one is present one times. Okay. One is present one time. This is good. Yeah. Now the second element comes is two. The second element comes to me is two. Okay. The next element comes to me is three. I'm keeping just the track of. I'm just keeping the track of the elements. You can clearly see what doing. I'm just keeping the track of the elements. I'm just keeping the track so that it would be easy for you. 5127, yeah. Okay, after creating the map for the array 1, I would be getting this sort of, the hash table, you can say. So I can clearly see 1 is present in my array 1, 2 is present in my array 2, 3 is present, 4 is present, 5 is present. What I have done, I am keeping the track of the elements present in my array 1. Make sense? What I am doing, I am keeping the track of the elements present in array 1. Now, what we will do, we will just traverse my array 2, and if we find any element which are present in the hash table while traversing the array 2, we can just increase our counter to 1. Okay, what I am doing, let me tell you again. I will traverse my this array. Let me write for you. 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 and 1. Yeah. What I will do, I am traversing my array 2. I am on 1. I say, yeah, I have find my array 1. Okay, I would add it to my answer. Then I will go to 2. I will delete it. When I add this 1 to my answer, I should delete it because it would be it would cause the repetition in my answer. That would give me the wrong answer. I will tell you. Okay. Let I will tell you this. Let us keep this here. Okay, let us keep this here, and I will tell you how it would be giving me the wrong answer. Okay. Let me create a count variable also here. Count. Yeah. Initially, my count is 0. I am traversing my array 2. Here I found 1, and I found the 1 here also. So my 1 is present in array 1 also and array 2 also. So my counter would be 1. The second element of array 2 is 2, and I found this element in array 1 also. So my count would be 2. Third element would be 3, and I found this element in my array 1 also. So this is 3. Now, I when I got to this element 1, I am finding this element here. So if we don't delete it, the counter would be 4. That would be the wrong answer. Na? So what I will do, when I was iterating for 1, I will definitely delete it. Okay, so my counter should be 3 because here it would not find 1 anywhere. This hash table, as you know, is you know consisting of all the elements that are present in array 1. You can see the time complexity we are having here. Sorry, this would be, yeah. The time complexity we are going to, first we are iterating for array 1, that is of n. Then we are iterating for array 2, that is of m. That would be plus sign, okay, not the cross sign. We have optimized this solution. Yeah. Now the space complexity, we are using the hash table of size n. You know, we are storing all the elements of array 1 here. So the space complexity resulting would be O of n. Let us jump quickly to the Java code here. What would be the Java code? It would be expecting to return the int value. So we are given the parameters there: array 1, array 2, the size of array 1 and the size of array 2. Okay. So let's keep me the counter initially to 0. We will create a map. I am again saying you should be having the basic knowledge of mapping or hashing. Okay, then you will only understand this problem. Yeah. First, we will traverse the first array. Again, I am telling the first array we are traversing because we need to keep the track of the elements present in the first array. Okay, we need to keep the track of the first element. If we keep the track of the elements present in the first array, then only we will able to find which array was present in which elements are common while we are traversing through the array too. Okay, so we will have a for loop here. I say if the map is having if the map is having this key, we will only plus this, the frequency we are counting here. We will only plus the frequency of the element or the value of the element. If the map is not having that particular key, we will insert this particular key value pair by 1. Initially the value would be 1, while we are traversing with the second array. We will find if that key is present. This means if the element of array 2, if the element of array 2 is present in array 1, we will definitely increases our count to 1. No? We will definitely have count plus plus. In order to in order to avoid the repetition of elements, we will remove that element from our map because we have iterated that element once. Yeah. After this loop, we will only need to return the count. Yeah. I hope you have understood the Java code. Let us go to the C++ code. This is quite simple. Again, we are having same parameters that are of in the Java. Uh, we are having count. Again, we are having count initialized from 0. We will create a map that would be having int. Again, we will traverse our first array and keep the frequency of the elements in that map. Okay, what we will do, we will have the for loop here. This for loop is for traversing the secondary. Okay, we will traversing the secondary which is of size m. If we find that element, yeah, like I am going to say, if we find the element of second array in the first array, this is what that means. If we find the element present in the map, then we definitely increase our count to 1 1. That would be count plus plus, and we should definitely erase that key value pair from our map in order to avoid the repetition that would result in the wrong answer. Now we will, in the end, we will return the count. Definitely this would be giving me the correct solution. I hope you have understood this problem. Okay, if you did, please like, subscribe my channel. Thank you.